Hey everybody, I'm DBS TCG Central. Welcome to another deck profile. If you guys saw today's thumbnail, you saw that today we're doing Saiyan Delusion Hercule. So this is a older leader. This is actually a viewer requested deck profile. I do a few versus videos. I film a few locals and one of our local players. This is his rogue deck. His name is Calvin. We call him the champ, and he loves running Hercule decks, and he actually makes them pretty competitive. So we always have to watch out when he runs a deck like this. So this is a clever one that he came up with, and it actually beat my pan deck. I was misplaying a bit, but he definitely took that one from me. And I was like, "Hey, let me do this deck list," and he's like, "Yes, definitely." He's like, "Put it online, let people feel the power." So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll show you what this deck does and what he did with it. So on the unawakened side, he is Hercule, and he loves the Hercule deck. So that's why we call him the champ. It's crazy. But active battle once per turn. If it's your turn, look at the top two cards of the top of your deck. If there are any battle cards, you may choose to combo with them. Place the remaining cards into your drop area. So when your life is at 4 or less, you may draw two cards and flip this card over. So that's how you awaken when you're at 4 life. So this is really cool because when you attack with any of your battle cards, active battle, if it's your turn, you can look at the top two and you can choose the combo with either one into your combo area, and then you could put one in your Z energy and then one in your drop. So you don't lose any hand advantage for comboing. And then he awakens and he's Saiyan Delusion Hercule. If you guys remember in the show, he had like a fantasy of becoming Super Saiyan and being super powerful. But activate main once per turn. Place all cards from your hand into the drop area. This card gains plus 50,000 power for the duration of the turn if you placed 5 or more cards into your drop area with this skill. This card gains triple strike for the duration of the turn. When this card attacks, you draw a card. So he becomes a super powerful Super Saiyan Hercule, who becomes a 50k. So he'll become a 55k. 50k, a 5,500,000. I'm sorry. I just think it's so funny that's Hercule. And gains triple strike for the duration of the turn. So he himself is a game ender. So he's a really, really cool leader. He's an older leader. He's a promo from like the very first like anniversary box or something like that, or second one. I'm not sure. It's so old. So I'll show you what he put in this deck. So the first thing we'll show you is the Z deck that he runs. So he runs one of these guys here. This is SSB Vegeta Surmounting the Impossible. This is just to help him awaken. So if your leader card is Son Goku BR leader card, this card gets Z leader. This card gets 10,000 power and double strike. We don't even get that ability. We get the second one here. Auto. Place one card from your hand onto the bottom of your deck. When this card is played, add up to one card from your life to your hand, and then you draw a card. So it's just to kind of help awaken the leader if you're at 5 life or so. The next card that he runs is Demon God Demigra Begrudging Ally. So right here is a unique card. This card gets plus 2,000 power for each card in your Z energy. Once per turn, if it's your turn, when you activate Overwhelm or Dark Overwhelm, or play a black battle card from your warp, draw one card, and choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost 6 or less and send it to its owner's warp. So he runs some black Overwhelm in this deck. I believe it's green, red, and black. So he runs a lot of cool stuff in here. I'll show you as we get to it. Rush Attack Vegeta, SSB Vegeta is the the last card that he runs in his Z deck. He owns 3 of these things. When this card attacks, use up to one mono red card with 5,000 combo power from your drop area in a combo with its skills negated for the turn. Additionally, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards or unison cards, and it gets minus 15 10,000 power for the turn. Active main, once per turn. If you have 4 or more Z energy, switch this card to active mode, and it gets 10,000 power, double strike, and barrier. So another strong battle card. Now this is just cards that he can use whenever he likes in his Z deck if he has some free energy or he needs to go for game or whatever, but all powerful cards there. All right, so the main deck. As you know, the leader awakens at 4 or less energy. I mean life. And he runs some self-awakeners here, and he runs 4 intensifying power chunks. If you don't know what it does, you play it for 1 energy, and when you attack, you can choose to take 1 life, and if you do, it gets plus 10,000 power, and this one here gains critical. So he's a critical 15k attacker for 1 energy, which is pretty strong for 1 energy. So he also self-awakens with him, and when he attacks, it'll be critical, and then he'll use this ability, because active battle on this side and on the other side, you can combo the top of your deck 2 cards. And then it'll go on top of this guy. He'll be a 15k attacker plus critical. So if you get like a double strike or anything to add to this ability, it'll be really, really cool. So I'll show you some of the cards that we combo after, but we'll get to some of the other cards as we go. So 4 of those guys there. Some more cards that he runs is, speaking of double strike, he runs 4 Hidden Power East Supreme Kai. So he maxes out on these, which is great because when he attacks with anybody, this his leader or this guy here, you want to see this card. And getting double strike critical is amazing, but never mind if you're just trying to attack and build up your power. You actually combo for free. You don't have to pay the combo cost because of the leader. So as you attack, you play it, and it gets 10,000 power and double strike whatever you attack with. So really, really cool. There's no difference between this and the Champa, which we'll get to next, but you do have to declare that you're going to give your battle card double strike when you attack with this one. The Champa, you do not. Speaking of Champa, right here, Furthering Destruction Champa, same as the Kai, except you do not have to declare that you're giving whatever you are giving double strike. Same situation. You attack with this thing or this guy and some other cards that we run, and then you play this. And when you combo with this for free off the top of your deck, it will give whatever battle card's attacking double strike. So really good that he maxed out on these for this leader. That is crazy. So next cards that he runs is 4 of these, which is I think is a really good choice too, is Frieza Imperial Inspiration. So this is I like to call this a reverse Champa. So this is basically the same as a Champa, but instead of getting double strike and 10k, you get 5k and critical. So if you're attacking with the leader or some other battle card that doesn't have critical, when you combo with this, it'll give that attacking creature critical. So you're really denying your opponent card advantage by hitting their life with critical and then comboing it up high so they can't get rid of it. So just really, really good tech. It's really good. It's a really good deck, man. It rushes you out. It's pretty crazy. And then he runs 2 Unbreakable Super Saiyan Son Goku. If you don't know what this does, if you combo with this card, you can evolve for 3 onto a Goku GT, but you don't use it for that. But when you combo with this for 1 energy, you draw a card. So if you're attacking active battle once per turn, and I believe you could do it on your opponent's turn too. Yeah. If it's your turn, okay. So when you attack, you can use this in one of the, if this comes up with one of your leader abilities, you'll draw an extra card, but also get 10k attack power. So another really good card for comboing. All these are very combo centric cards here. So he actually runs 4 of those, and this is actually the non-foil, and this is the alternate art version, but he runs 4 of these bad Larrys, maxing out on all the combo cards, which is really good. And another card that he runs that is very similar to that card, which is pretty much the same thing but green, Infernal Villainy Cell. Same thing. When you combo with this, you draw a card and get 10k. That's all you're using it for. If you want to play it, it's a critical 20k attacker for 4 energy, but most of the time you're just going to combo with this. So maxed out on both those, just like the 2 double strikes. He's got he's got the 8 double strike. He's got the 8 draw cards. He's got 4 criticals. Really good. So some more battle cards that he has. Oh, actually, we'll keep going with the combos. So another combo is a super combo. So he opted on the Android 18 Bionic Blitz. So if you don't know what this does, when you if your leader card is blue or green, when you combo with this card from your hand, your opponent chooses one card in their hand and places it at the bottom of their deck. So now, when you do your leader ability, you're attacking with critical. You're going to deny the cards out of their hand, but also you're going to combo up. So it's like a 25k plus a double strike. So that would be a 25k. Excuse me. Is it 25? No, it's 35k critical double strike. Plus, they have to discard a card if this one pops up in the combos. So really, really good tech. I mean, I'm telling you, this deck is very aggressive. It'll kill you real fast and out of nowhere. You'll be very surprised. Very aggressive. So 4 of those crazy super combos. So now for some of the other battle cards that attack and help out the deck a lot. um, so we do want to keep the hand size low of our opponent because we're doing a lot of comboing. Plus, um, he doesn't draw too much, but I mean, he still draws. You're still getting cards, especially off of these and stuff. So you want to accrue advantage while your opponent gets no advantage, which is a really good tech that he runs. But he runs a lot of stuff is going to the graveyard once per turn because of the battle. So you're discarding stuff and putting it in your drop. Never mind some of the other cards he'll run, but he runs this Relentless Destruction Mira. So it's Overwhelm 3. So when you play this card with Overwhelm, if you don't know what Overwhelm does, you remove at least 3 cards in your drop area to your warp, which is a different area, and you can play this card for free. That's all. That's all the cost it needs. And then when you play this card with Overwhelm, your opponent chooses one card in their hand and they puts it in their drop area. So you're playing this for free as you're dropping cards into your drop area and comboing, and then you're getting to get your opponent to drop more cards, and then you're being aggressive attacking with this guy. And then also when you attack with this guy, you combo off the top of your deck for free with a Hercule, and could get a double strike, could get a critical. So it's really really crazy. To help with the Overrealm, there's a few cards that he runs, and one of them is this one here. Revived Ravager Vegeta. So this is a promotional card. It's an older card. It has critical, so that's always good. It's got Overwhelm 3, so same as the other guy. You play him for 3 energy. I mean, you warp at least 3 cards from your drop area into your warp, and then you can play this guy for free. And when this card is played with Overwhelm, you can place 3 cards from the top of your deck into your drop area, which sets you up for another Overwhelm. So it's really really cool. So on your next turn, you'll be all set for it. So 3 of those, that helps out with the Overwhelm and keeping your battle cards coming out for free. And then some other ones that he runs is Dark Temptation Toa, which is another promotional card. It's a TP card. Overwhelm 3. When you play this card using Overwhelm, if your leader card is green or yellow, ours is green, choose up to 1 of your leader cards and it gains plus 5,000 power for the duration of the turn, so it buffs your leader. And your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand and places it in the drop area, so more free hand destruction. And being aggressive, being a 15k attacker. Another Overwhelm that he runs, which I think is a really good tech. This card here, Dimension Support Trunks. So Overwhelm 3, you pay 1 energy for this one. And when you play this card with Overwhelm, after you Overwhelm 3, choose up to 1 skillless battle card with energy cost 2 or less from your deck, and then you play it. And then shuffle your deck, and then that card gains critical for the duration of the turn. So for 1 energy, you're playing a 15k attacker plus a skillless battle card that's going to be 20k. I'll show you it next. And then it's a critical attacker also. So more aggression really fast and for free. Well, 1 energy for this one, but it puts out 2 beefy battle cards. So he runs 4 of these guys here. Vegeta, 20k skillless card. So it plays it from the deck onto the battlefield, and it gets critical. So it's a 20k critical. So when you attack with that and your leader ability goes off, you could get a double strike or some other stuff, the combo on top of it for free. So it's pretty crazy. Some more overall that he runs, mostly to go for game, it looks like, is that he runs 2 SS3 Son Goku Man on a mission. So this is a really powerful card. If you have 6 battle card, if you have 6 cards in your drop area, you can play this for free if you overwhelm 6, and it has critical and it's double strike. So it's a 20k critical double strike. Never mind the combo you'll get off of it from the leader if you use it on this guy. But it surprises your opponent by just being a huge heavy hitter critical. So it denies them more cards in their hand, which is crazy. Um, and we're doing a lot of comboing and being aggressive. So he runs 4 of these guys, which really helps the deck a lot. And it's super strong. Miraculous Comeback Ultimate Gohan. It's got double strike permanent. If you have 3 or less cards besides this card in your hand, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 4. So you play this for 2 energy. When this card is KOs an opponent's battle card, inflict 2 damage to your opponent. So you're gonna be what he does is he keeps swinging at you, and then when you put a battle card out and you have no cards in your hand, he will attack the battle card so that you really can't defend it, and then won't worry about not defending it because like you're worried about your life more so. So you don't care if they kill the battle card. It's like, oh, good, he's not swinging at my life. But then when he kills that, boom, it does 2 damage to the opponent. So it's really, really cool. And you can combo for free. So if you attack a battle card and you're already at 25k and you need to kill it, you could combo with your leader ability for free on top of this guy. And then he'll become like a 40, 50k attacking whatever it could be, like a 20k or 30k, and they'll have to get over that to even keep it alive. So it's a really good tech. It's really good. And then the secret rare, boom, Pan, because it's free and it's a floodgate. So if you don't know what Pan does, ultimate, if you have 3 or more energy, play this card. Your opponent can't attack with battle cards for the turn, and you can't activate counter skills and copies of this card for the game. For each battle card in play, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 2, and remove this card for 1 energy from the game. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards and gain control of it. So really, really good card. That's the deck, and this is, like I said, a viewer requested deck profile. Shout out to the champ. Everybody likes the deck, and we're asking about it, and I think it's super strong, and it's a really good rogue deck. And we're gonna have a lot more crazy decks too, because he's got another champ deck he's been working on for the Zenkai series, and I've been asking him to put that on the channel. So we'll probably get to that also. But anyway, I hope you guys like it. He hopes you guys like it. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think, and try it out and see what you guys think also. And check out some of my other sites. I have a Facebook, a Instagram, and an eBay. I'll leave descriptions. I'll leave links. I'll leave links to everything in the description below. And if you guys have any requests for any other deck profiles, let me know. I'm gonna post a bunch of footage from locals this week too. So I had a few pretty cool matchups with some of the new Zenkai leaders. So I'll be posting some of those shortly. And thanks for coming to another video, guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.